After creating the heavens and the earth, God's masterpiece was complete. And at the heart of this beautiful world, he placed a special garden, the Garden of Eden. It was paradise on earth, a place of peace, beauty, and abundance. In this garden, every plant, every tree, and every animal lived in harmony. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers, and there was always food in abundance. In the center of the garden stood two special trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And in this paradise, God placed his most precious creation, Adam and Eve. They were given everything they needed, along with a purpose, to care for this incredible garden, to look after the animals, and to walk with God. There was just one rule. God said to Adam and Eve, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for if you eat from it, you will surely die." Adam and Eve listened and agreed, but little did they know, their lives were about to change. One day, a serpent appeared in the garden, cunning, clever, and persuasive. The serpent approached Eve and asked her, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve replied, "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God said not to eat from the tree in the center of the garden, or even touch it, or we will die." But the serpent said, "You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Curiosity grew in Eve's heart. She looked at the fruit of the forbidden tree. It was beautiful and ripe, tempting in every way. She reached out, took a piece, and ate. Then she handed it to Adam, who also ate. As soon as they ate, something changed. For the first time, Adam and Eve felt shame and fear. They realized they were naked and quickly made coverings for themselves out of fig leaves. When they heard God walking in the garden, they hid among the trees, ashamed of what they had done. God called out, "Where are you?" Adam replied, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." Then God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam pointed to Eve, and Eve pointed to the serpent, but God knew what they had done. God's heart was saddened by their disobedience, but the choice had been made, and it came with consequences. He told the serpent, "Because you have done this, you will crawl on your belly and eat dust all your days." To Eve, he said, "I will make childbearing painful, and you will have struggles in your relationship with Adam." And to Adam, God said, "Because you listened and ate the fruit, cursed is the ground because of you. Through hard work and sweat, you will eat from it all the days of your life, until you return to the ground from which you were taken." Finally, God made garments for Adam and Eve to clothe them, then sent them out of the Garden of Eden. A mighty cherubim and a flaming sword were placed at the entrance, guarding the way to the tree of life. And with that, paradise was lost, and Adam and Eve began their life outside Eden, with new challenges and a deeper understanding of good and evil. But even in the sadness of leaving Eden, God's love remained. Though they had fallen, this was not the end. God would continue to watch over them and their descendants, with a promise of redemption yet to come. And so began the journey of humanity, a story of choices, consequences, and the unending love of a Creator who never gives up on his people. Thank you for listening to the story of Adam and Eve. If you found this story meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to Kingdom Quiz. What lessons do you think we can learn from this story? Let us know in the comments below.